you can go on to start 2D. You're going to have the 2D design version 2 apps. Click open 2D design version 2, the first two, line 2. Okay. You can drag it and then draw a line. But it's a bit different than in Photoshop because in this software, okay, Control Z is undo. But what I want to say is that unlike Photoshop, you can click once, just click and release your mouse. And then you can move your mouse freely to anywhere you want. And then you click again to confirm the line. So that's a bit different than in Photoshop if you used Photoshop before. So once again, you choose the line tool, you click anywhere you want to start the line, and you click again to confirm the position of the line. But this is not accurate. You might say, well, how to be accurate? You can click once, yeah, and then you move to the top corner. You choose relative. Relative, what does it mean? Well, it means that relative from the starting point here, would you want to go left or right? If you want to go right, it's going to be positive. Let's say I want to go right 100. What does it mean? 100 millimeter, yeah? That's 10 centimeter. And then would you want to go up or down? I want to go down. That's I would go down down. That has to be negative then. Negative 100. Oh, this will create a line. Go left, go right 100, and then go down 100. That will end up to be this line. I'll do it again. I want to go left. That means negative 100, and then I want to go nothing. I want to go nothing, not changing anything. Oh, that will just stay horizontal. And then I'm going to go, okay, I click, yeah. I want to go right this time. Go right 100, maybe, and then go up a little bit. Go up a little bit, 50. What will it be? Oh, that would just be it. So it's always starting from this point. You go right, that's positive. You go up, that's positive. You go down, that's negative. You go left, that's negative. It's the same for the rectangle shoe. You click somewhere, you want to go like this. So you want to go maybe go right 20, and then you go down a little bit, so negative 30 maybe. Yeah. So go and then go down a little bit. Oh, that's gonna get you a long rectangle. It's the same for a circle too. You can choose it, but oh, I don't want to enter the numbers. I guess it's annoying. Oh, what you can do? You go lock it. You lock the grid. Lock it. You see on the right hand side, you lock it. That means it will lock the cursor, your mouse, to the dot that's on the canvas. I'll show it to you. So if I zoom in very closely, so do you see the dot? So you see that my mouse can only go onto those dot. It will never stop in between. That's what it means to grid lock. And this is very useful because I don't want to do the number all the time by entering it. I just want to be precise by counting the dot myself. Let's say I want to do 10 centimeter. Maybe I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's how I'm to do 10 centimeter because I can follow the dot with my mouse. Yeah. Just very snappy when you turn the grid. That's good for precision. And you might wonder, how do I know that these two dots are having a 1 centimeter distance? Well, you can actually set it up here. You click on the dot here. Yeah, you see the dot on the right hand side. You double click. Oh, it's telling you each dot is 10 mil apart. You can change it. You can change it to 5 mil to be more accurate. Oh, you have more dots then. You have more dots now. because you've got more dots now. That's basically it. Another thing that I want to talk about is, okay, let's say we draw, let's say we just draw this 19 by 19. I don't want to count the dots, so I just go up here, relative, go right, 190, go down, 190, 19 by 19, that's this square. Well, what does it do? What does it do? It actually is going to, the machine is going to cut out the 19 by 19 piece of acrylic because you have the line to be black. And if you don't want it to be black, if you want it to be red, what does it mean? It will not cut out the piece, it will just engrave the line. So what you would want to do actually, I'll draw some circles here. Okay, let's say I have the simplest photo frame design ever. Got some, okay, you can choose a different tool here. Oh, I'm done. This is my photo frame design. As knowing, you can use the mouse tool and you drag to select all the circles. Oh, of course you can click one of at a time, or you hold Shift to select multiple by clicking them. Or I just drag and select whatever I want to. Or I drag and then I press Shift and then I drag again. That will do as well. Okay, I'm going to select all of the circles. I was saying that you can change the color here. You click color, line color. Oh, change it to red. What does it mean? It will not cut out the circle. It will just engrave the circle lines on it. And if you think it's not strong enough, you see this contour thingy. Oh, it's quite useful because I think that the line is too weak for me to see. I would want to add another line outside or inside that line. That's just maybe 5 mil apart or just 3 mil apart. Just do it once. Yeah, do it once. And that will allow you to add a line outside of this red thingy or inside of it. Or you can add more. Okay, it's up to you. Because you couldn't see it that well with just one line. You do 2, you do 3. It's all up to you. That's very useful, the contour line. Oh no, it's not red in color. What should you do? Oh, you gotta make sure it's red. Make sure it's red. Select all. Okay, I use the Shift button on the keyboard to select all. When I drag them, make sure it's red. That's done. That's done. And nobody knows this. Well, it's knowing. I just have to type it. You press ABC. ABC. I type snow 2024, and that's done. But you gotta customize the style. You press setting. You pick your favorite font, the one that you like maybe, and then you're gonna change the. You can adjust these like. And you can also change the color here if you want to engrave it. Yeah, the line. Make sure it's red. Make sure it's red. Or you can change it later as well, but you can customize it here already. And do you have to fill it in? No, you don't. So I will just click fill and I choose no fill. No fill. That'll just get me Snow 2024. And someone's telling me, oh, it's too big. Indeed, it's too big. What can you do? You can go back to the setting, property, setting, and you change the height to 10, maybe, or to 5, whatever. And then you click OK again. That would make it smaller. Or you can use this transform tool. You hold on to it, you can select many different tools. I use the transform, or you can choose to alter the size of the select objects tool. You click onto the button, hold on to it, and wait for it to pop up. Alter the size of the select object. You would want to, you can choose, you want to make it 2 times bigger or 0.8 times the scale. That means 20% smaller. That's up to you. Once you select that, yeah, you can click on this thing A to make it 20% smaller, smaller, and smaller, or you can change the setting here. Each time I'm to press on it, it's going to be 20% bigger, 1.2 then. A little bit. Yeah, that's how you to customize the size of it. And you can play with other tools here. You've got the mirror, you've got the rotation, it's the same principle. Oh, every time I click onto it, it's going to do a 30-degree turn, or you can repeat it as well. You can duplicate many of these. Wow, that's a bit too much for me. So you can play with these here. And someone's to tell me, oh, it's just one outline. It's not enough for me to see it clearly. When I engrave it on the piece of acrylic, I would want to strengthen the outline. You can use the contour tool, okay? Would you want to do maybe two? Maybe two, yeah. That will just make sure it's going to be more visible, the line. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I think you get the idea. Yeah, you gotta get close to it to do more accurate editing. And it's important that you know the delete when you select something and you press delete, it will actually delete the thing that you select. Yeah, I hope that's obvious enough. Well, another thing is that you want to zoom into a particular area. You want to click here and choose the in. You know, once you have the in, you drag a rectangle box to zoom into that particular area. Yeah, but if you want to zoom out, unfortunately, this software is a bit weird. You have to go onto the right hand side to zoom out. You press the minus. Yeah, press the minus. Or you press the plus again. It's up to you. Or you press the all. You will see all the things that you have on the canvas. Or you press media. You will see the whole canvas. Or just press all. You see what you have on the canvas. You can delete things by intersecting those lines here. So let's say I want to draw a triangle here. Could be a Christmas tree. I don't know. I don't bother to change the line color, but you know it's easy, right? Oh, you can actually you can Control A, select everything, and you go red, and then you select the frame again to make it black, to laser cut it. But I mean, what I was trying to say is delete any is not very useful, is it? It's just delete anything. But you hold on to it, you choose the delete part of it. That will allow you to delete segments. I'll choose the zoom to zoom in. You delete this bit only. That's very useful. That will allow you to overlay the triangle, the rectangle, the circle to create interesting shapes, and then you delete those things to make whatever you want it to be. That's very useful, you know, to clean up the shape as well. You see how useful it is. This delete segments too. Whenever the line intersect, the delete function stop there. That's very useful. Let's say you're done with something and you want them to always be together. What you can do is that you select them. I want them, maybe I want this to always be together. Yeah, always be together. I select them and then I press Control, hold on to the Control button and press G. That will group them. So now when I select them again, it will automatically be grouped as one object. But let's say I changed my mind. I want to ungroup them. Oh, unfortunately there's nothing called ungroup in this software, but you have something called explode. So you hold on to Control and press E. You will explode maybe explode one level. You can group them at many different levels. You can explode all of them, or you just explode the first group. Oh, that will just ungroup them. Okay, that's very useful when you to move around the stuff. Cute icon design on my photo frame. It can give you something, and you can say something to ChatGPT to change your design a little bit. Yeah. Okay. More simple and cute and line art mostly. Just focus on the outline. Focus on the outline. So I'm going to change it. I'm going to ask it to change it for me, as if I'm the boss of the design company, and then is to do the work for me, the designer. Okay, I'm the senior designer here. I like this. I like this. I select it. A copy. Right click and copy. Or you just Google. You just Google stuff. But I prefer ChatGPT because this is something that is unique in comparison to things that you find on Google, right? So you go back to alternate tape on your computer can navigate between tabs, between windows quickly. So I go back to this software here, and I Control V is to paste the doc here. Ooh, Control V is to paste the token. It's too big, but what you can do is to go on to transform. Yeah, transform. Okay, I need to choose this one here. Alter the size, and once again I have the setting. Maybe every time I'm to click on it, it's going to be 40% smaller. Or it will just become 60% of its original size. So 0.6, 0.6, yeah. And click, click, click. So I'm happy with the size. But there's a problem. The computer cannot laser engrave this dog because it's not red line. It's not in the red line format. So what you want to do is to vectorize, is to turn this image into a line into a vector format. So you have to change this into a vector format. You click on the vectorize button, and then you click the dog image. It will tell you, oh, you can. What do you want to keep from the image? Do you want to keep the gray color? Maybe you don't want to keep the gray color. Do you want to keep the black color? Well, definitely, because that defines the dog. Yeah? But what are those grayish thingy? Oh, you can get rid of those. So it's up to you, whatever you want to keep. And, well, I would also recommend you to adjust the tolerance to get that sweet spot. Sometimes when you are having a more complex image, you have more colors, and you want to navigate with this color group tolerance to get to the point that will allow you to select whatever you want, exactly the thing you want, and then you deselect whatever you don't want, and then you click OK. Yeah, you click OK, you click OK. That's a doc in vector format, but we're not done yet. What's the color of the line that we're to laser engrave? Is red. Make sure go into line color, red. And it's not done yet. It should not be filled in. So click on fill, no fill, don't fill it. You can use the delete to customize this a bit, to just polish this thingy a bit. Or you get rid of some of those lines. You use the arrow to select the. Oh, okay. When you explode it, yeah, you have to explode this in this case. And then you have to explode it to, and then you save it. You click this save button here, top left, or you click here, Control S, or just file save. Oh, sorry, not to close it. Save. And it's gonna ask you where to save it. Wherever you want it to be. The desktop or documents. have your name and your form group, and then your class name, your DT class name. Sorry. Okay, let's say it's AH2. So it really depends on your class. You save it. Make sure it's a DTD here. The next thing to do is simple. You just go onto Frog, upload this, and then we will laser cut it for you. Okay, you draw an actual 19 times 19 centimeter square on a piece of paper, and then you put your photo frame onto that grid and try to fit into that grid as much as possible. And then you've learned that, oh no, my photo frame is not exactly aligned to that. Then you were to correct it. Okay, maybe it's just a little bit off like this. Then you just mark it and you measure it so you can do this line in the software to remind yourself, oh, this is the area that I'll have to work on, because those other areas are not going to be shown because I will have to send it out because it's beyond the mighty join frame.